Welcome, welcome. Another fascinating episode and another load. Picking up a load out of Frito-Lay right here in Fayetteville, Tennessee. And we're going to deliver it to Ocala, Florida. It's priced at $2,500. Pick up today, deliver tomorrow. So stick around. Today is going to be a great episode. We're going to be talking training. We're going to be talking about kids, training kids, literally, actually happening out there. I've seen it. I've read about it. It's in the news. My take on why it's so dangerous. Stick around. Today is going to be a great episode. Take a minute though. Hit that subscribe button. Be sure and like, comment, and share all the videos you see on my channel. This is topic-driven news and opinion. Stuff you need to know right here on Deviator on the Road. Time to check out what's in the box. Normally, I'll fall back on Frito-Lay when I'm home on the middle of the weekend or at the end of a week, and I think about Deadhead and stuff like that. Just simply the fact that it's weekend, and all I'm looking for is an extra load, one extra load, because I've already got the one I just cleared in Atlanta. That was 2,800. So all in all, for at least the next 3 days, 4 days, I'm productive. I'm getting something done. So let's hope things work in my favor, i.e. weather, traffic, any other essential delays that'll keep me stuck and down and out.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? Got a preloaded trailer supposed to be ready, going to Ocala, Florida.
To be honest, like I just told the lady that was here for Landstar load that came in right before you did, I have no Landstar loads ready, and from what I understand and what the dock lead just told me on the phone less than 3 minutes ago, is all they're doing today are Armstrongs.
So when is the soonest a load could be ready? Either
it will more than likely, they probably won't even start on it till tomorrow or Monday.
that didn't even take off with even a moan. Well, let's see what the agent has to say, because at the very least I get a toe new for this, because I showed up. This one agent that I'm working with is about to go onto my list. If you're a broker or an agent and you expect to work with me on any loads whatsoever, you're going to give me the straight facts, and you're going to give me accuracy, or goodbye. So here it is, Monday. Now the load is ready. I got a half tank of fuel, but I'm ready to go. I've had my coffee, said my good mornings. So now we're gonna go pick the load up, because the reason we lose money out here is because you folks don't do your job. So get your crap together and do it right, and you'll find yourself making more money. So I'm not calling on you if I can't depend on you. This whole arrangement's becoming a pain in the butt. Anyway, no film guys already heard my opinion once already about different things, so suffice to say, that's another reason why I ain't gonna be coming back. Something that damn simple. Here, buddy, I can understand your security issue, but I don't think seriously people are going to go out of their way to rob your plant of potato chips, dude. I don't think you have a security issue with me. If you people don't want people filming, fine. Then I suggest you put signage up. See, now that's something I don't get. It don't really make sense to me. I'm running into more and more people that are very nervous about going on camera. Yet what people don't realize is that they're filmed 99% of the time anyway. Whether they like it or not, they're filmed. So I mean, this whole BS about it being a security thing, I don't buy it. Anyway, we got everything hooked up. We got the landing gear up. It's time for me to do my walk around. So, as for what's in the box, you know what I know. Imagine how sensitive security-wise these boxes in this trailer are. Ooh, we can't film that. Voila. So, now that we got that part of the job done, let's get on the road. Now, it's time for what's on deck. I gotta ask a question. What are some of the worst problems with younger people training younger people? Kids training kids, quite frankly. I look at quite a bit of YouTube videos out there that are featuring younger fellas, I ain't gonna mention them by name, working for bigger companies, the mega carriers, if you will. And their vlogs are basically about just that. They're young, they're training other people, and they got some that feature kicking people off trucks and difficulties training, XYZ. The list goes on. I can make an entire video itself go long on why that's very hazardous, but I'll save that for Bonehead Truckers. That's a good channel, and I don't pick on Swift, so or do I? Just kidding, or am I? Anyway, here I focus on the practical side of things, and that's what I'm focusing on today. So I basically did a little bit of research, and I looked back on some statistics. And as of 2019, a grand total of 4,119 people died as a result of large truck crashes. Now think about that. That's a lot of people in 1 year. 16% of those deaths were the occupants of the trucks. But that wasn't the single most interesting fact about that research. The one I found telling was the fact that the number of truck occupants who died at 16% was 51% higher than 10 years prior to it. So in 2009, half the people died than did in 2019. So what does that say? What that says is, as time goes on, we're getting more careless. And I think part of the carelessness is based behind the fact that we're training young people with inexperienced help. That needs to change. Stick around, I'll tell you my thoughts on what would solve that problem coming up soon. Recently, an article was written on a fella that I feel is relevant to today's topic. It's a driver with Virginia Transportation, a car hauling company with a driver being featured talking about his company. He talks about a 17-year-long career, and what interested me was the man's willingness to train and mentor others. He seems to quite enjoy showing younger fellas the nature of the job and mentoring what he calls the next generation. Well, this fellow's worked in the industry for a while, for a number of companies, and he's covered almost all the 48 states. So I got one thing to say, man, way to go. Keep them rolling. Make it count, my friend. That's what I'm talking about. Make it count. So, you just gotten a green light. You're at a dock, or loading dock, or whatever. And forklift driver comes out, hands you the paperwork and says, you're good to go. What's the next step? But seriously, your answer will depend on your experience level. The more experience you have, the different your next step will be. If you're an owner-operator with any experience, you'll already have your crap figured out. See, that whole scenario right there, that is just but one example of the simple things that these younger fellas won't know about and won't be able to show others to help them succeed. See, it's one thing to show someone how to drive a truck safely, but what about all the things that experience shows you to help you stay out of trouble? Spot maintenance issues coming up with your truck. Spot trends that may prevent you from sitting for 3 or 4 days. Spot things coming up while you're on the road that you would otherwise be prepared for, but not so ready for if you're only a year or so behind the wheel. See, I believe one of the reasons why the mega carriers pay so poorly is because of the lack of experience that these younger drivers have. They can get away with that. We can far more easily raise the standards in the industry if we ourselves raise the standards of how and who we train. I'm of the mindset, and leave me a comment down below and let me know if you agree with me, but I am of the mindset that in order for you to properly train anyone to operate this 80,000 pound missile, you should have and be able to prove that you have 1 million miles behind you. See, I've already covered in my trucking career almost 900,000 miles, and I don't feel like I'm willing to train anyone. I'm still learning. Doesn't mean I can't properly train people. I probably can. But I think you're far more ready to do it and do it well and show people how to succeed if you've got at least 1 million miles. Now, putting that to averages, of course, that says you've got at least 10 years, 1 decade behind you. You know how to do your job. What's better is most times you know how to succeed. And that's where it all comes together. It's one thing to train someone to drive a truck safely, but it's another entirely to show with quality and quantity what it is to actually run a truck and make educated decisions while you're behind the wheel. Failure and success depends on one thing, and that's that they have the right trainer. Like I said, I'd be interested to know your perspective on it. Leave me a comment, let me know down here. Like and share the video. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. I'm looking forward to cranking out more videos. Until the next time we're out here, while you're on the road, please think of others. Your kindness may help lighten the load. Till I turn the key, my friends, this is Deviator asking you to be happy. Stay safe. and make it count.